Better here with LeaderOne Financial. I want you to remember back when you were a child and you asked your parents for something and they told you no. And you responded with, well, why? Then they give you the reason we all hate, because I said so. As a child, I hated that response, and I still do. Now you're an adult and you go to a big box store. As soon as you walk through the door, they start cramming their credit card down your throat. You go ahead and apply, then they respond with, I'm sorry, you're not approved at this time. And you ask, well, why? They say, well, I'm sorry, we don't see why, but in 17 business days, you'll know why. What about when you go to a big box bank and they barely listen to you and just tell you no with no real explanation? Doesn't that still sound like because I said so? The reason is you might not fit in their perfectly designed box. Well, here's an idea. Why don't they think outside the box? They should look at the whole picture versus the couple of tiny pieces they want to see. Here at LeaderOne, we don't just look at the tiny pieces. We look at the entire picture. We look at all the pieces that create the perfect portrait of who you are. At LeaderOne, we don't say because I said so. We specialize in helping you kick down the walls of the big box banks. We find the right loan that reflects your entire portrait. Come see us at LeaderOne Financial.